Yo, what's up? I'm here with Almighty Blessing.
Almighty Blessing, what's up? Much love to everybody out there.
Alright, and I'm gonna interview him, right? So, Almighty, I got a couple questions right here. So the first one I want to ask is, how do you feel about your song Oldies going viral on TikTok? And how has it helped you out?
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't making much views before Oldies. When I dropped Oldies, that's when I started making the views. I really appreciate the community, because if it wasn't for the Latino community, it wouldn't have blown up. You know, the challenge was the Cholo challenge. You know, that's what made me blow up. So I really appreciate to everybody in Texas and everybody in California who showed me love and made the challenge possible for me, and blew me up. And I really appreciate everybody that follows the oldies. The oldies cultura is heavy with the Latino community. So much love to everybody out there. It helped me a lot too, by the way. It did help me a lot.
Next question. Who or what inspired you to make music?
It was a mixture of things. So, much love to my boy, my first best friend. May he rest in peace, Frosty. He helped me, guided me to the right, on the right path. That's actually what started inspiring me to make music. And the thing that kept me going was when I drop music, people listen, people want to hear my music. So that's what motivates me to keep going now. Like, the people want more, so I keep dropping. As long as there's, need for content, I'm going to keep dropping it.
All right, next question. Who are your top 5 rappers from Chicago?
My top 5 Latino rappers. I don't have a top 5, but I do have love for all the Latino rappers in Chicago, especially the ones coming up now. There's a bunch of young cats, like I can name a couple. The youngest Latino rapper I've seen out here, though, that I do have much love for, and I pay attention to everything he does, because that's inspiring. He's 13 years old, making music. He's focused and he's ready for that. Little Boy, much love to you, hermanito. I see you making your moves. Much love to you, man. Keep going.
All right. Is rapping for you a long-term thing, or like how long have you been rapping for, and how are you planning to take it further?
So I professionally rapping in a studio, it's only been about a year and a half, but I've been writing lyrics since I was young. I write down on a piece of paper and then save them and then mix them with other other verses I write down. And I'm trying to take it to the next step. I'm trying to build a platform in my music in order for me to be in a big enough status for me to speak for my people, because of what's going on in the community, and always what happens with our community. Somebody needs to speak, and I would love to be that voice for my people, not only for Little Village, for all of Chicago, all the Latino communities in Chicago, thriving.
In your song Strain 2021, what was the message you were trying to get across by naming popular Hispanic rappers?
So I called out all the Latino rappers in the main industry and underground and upcoming, because I feel like the Latino rap culture doesn't get enough spotlight. So in order for me to build that spotlight for my Latino community members and the rappers, I started mentioning their names in order for us to be involved all together. That's how a lot of these rappers and the hip hop scene do it. So I'm like, let me do it. Let me uplift my brothers. And it sounds like I'm throwing shots, but I'm really not. It's all the people I mentioned I look up to, because those people are bringing the Latino community and the Latino culture into the rap game, and we need more Latinos in the rap game.
Now, you also call out 6ix9ine a lot on Instagram. How do you feel about him being, on top of the game right now? And do you think he deserves his fame or not?
I feel like things he does aren't right. And listen, when 6ix9ine first started, I had respect for him, because he is a Latino, bringing up the Latino rap culture, putting us on the map. But then he turns around and does all this BS. It's his business, but him talking bad about dead people and doing all this stuff, it's extra stuff that we don't need, especially in our community. We're getting into that. We're getting into the rap scene, and for him to shit on us and that way, it doesn't seem right. And for him to be at the top, I think we should be blackballing this rapper and not letting him perform in certain areas. He's not allowed in Little Village, I'll tell you that right now. But I don't know about the other areas, but I'm pretty sure if everybody's on the same page, we're all for unity at the end of the day. And if he's gonna make us look bad, then we need to find more rappers that are Latino and that are willing to speak for our people more positively. Sorry, my language.
Now, how do you feel about innocent Hispanic street vendors getting attacked, and what do you think our people should do about it?
I feel like our comunidad should stand up. I see a lot of street vendors everywhere. For example, I got one right here, one right there. Most of my family are street vendors. I have a lot of tios who are street vendors currently selling in the street. So for me to see street vendors getting attacked and our comunidad not doing anything about it, if you're standing here and you see somebody getting attacked across the street, you gotta stand up for them because they're too old to stand up for themselves or too weak to. You know, we should be that person. I know they're probably not related to you, but that is your comunidad at the end of the day. And if they're hurting them, then they're obviously shitting on the neighborhood and you're letting it happen in front of you. You know, don't pick up a phone and record. How about you go up there and confront the situation? Let's help our comunidad as much as we can, and let's not let our street vendors get hurt anymore, because most of them are doing it for the right reasons. They're trying to feed their families. They're trying to get a better living and get a better life. And for somebody to come and try to rob them for the little money they make, that's not fair. Like I always say, come rob me. You want to rob somebody? Rob me. So that's what I always say.
Do you see yourself as the voice of Little Village?
Not right now. I feel like there's still a lot of work to do, and I feel like I could do a lot more and build my way up to that point. But right now, I really respect everybody that has been following me from Little Village and has been showing me love and getting me there. And I'm slowly building my way there. Again, I'm not gonna stop. I'm trying to be the voice for my people. I would be it'll be an honor, you know. So no, I'm not. And I know there's a lot of other people out here who are actively fighting for the community, and I respect those people. For example, El Jefe, I don't know if y'all know who that is, Ricky. He's part of the Rackham Entertainment. He's always for the positivity of the people, you know, the Latino community. Same thing with TRP, the right people. That's why I'm wearing their gear right now. They're very into the comunidad, you know what I mean? We gotta uplift our people, and they're actively working with the community, and I want to be that person, you know. I want to work with my community too.
How did you come up with the name Almighty Blessing?
Well, actually, it was given to me. I was in a coma. I got beat up with bats. They split my head open. You know, gang BS. You know, I was in the streets. I survived. So, you know, my guys started. I had a different nickname before that. They started. You're like, it's a blessing you're alive, you know. So they started calling me Blessing, and then me as trying to brand myself as a rapper, having that name as Blessing, I added Almighty because I have Almighty in my head. So I'm like, you know what, might as well put Almighty Blessing. I'm an Almighty Blessing, and that's what I'm gonna do with my music, in the street and in the music. You know, in order for me to bless my comunidad again, Almighty Blessing.
Now, are you planning on dropping any new music, like any albums or EPs?
Yeah,
what's next?
I'm actually working on trying to drop an album, because I know I haven't dropped any album or EP, but I'm working and getting something together, getting the right artwork in order for me to cater towards my music. But yeah, I got more music coming out. I'm trying to build an album for just oldies. So if you fucked with oldies and you want me to drop more oldies, best believe I'm gonna drop at least another 10 songs in oldies. So yeah, stick around for that one.
All right, thank you, Almighty Blessing.
Hey, much love to all the comunidad. Like I said, let's stick together. Let's push positivity. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. We're gonna work together to get this community started. Much love to RIP to Adam Toledo. We're not gonna let the police department just, you know, be aggressive with our community and our children. They're just killing our children. I'm gonna fight till we can actually put a stop to this. You know what I mean? Let's stick together. Our comunidad together thrives. So much love. Almighty Blessing.